Go look at this, folks. Full adult male Asian water monitor. What's the mutation on this one?
So this is where things get complicated. This is a coral, which for a while we were just calling a T-pause teen egg. So basically when two recessive genes are collided with each other. And truthfully, I don't really consider, entirely speaking, a double visual. The double visual stuff has yet to really become a big deal. And I like, basically like, what we've come to find out is this is an allelic sort of thing, being really pretty T-pauses. So, dude, you're too big to be going on the head, but if you really want to, wow, you're chubby. T-pauses in that we're supposed to be teen eggs. So down the road, we fast forward, and he has these animals that are like, you know, T-pause females per se, and they, you know, we're breeding them to, let's say we're breeding, you know, these females to a teen egg male. And one of the things is double het black dragon T negative. Oh, right.
Oh man.
Double het.
You heard the smack.
Double het black dragon T neg to double het black, or in this case, what I'm explaining is double het black dragon teen egg to, let's say, one of our T-pause females. Now, so like this is truly like, a lot of people ask how big can these animals get, you know, in say a year or something like that. I have friends that, yep, this is perfect. I have friends that have grown. A good friend of mine, Sean, he grew one of his guru locality males, his male Asian water monitor, that he grew him, I think, somewhere around like 6 to 6 feet in maybe a year or something like that. See, his tail is just absolutely incredible. Totally cuts off your circulation. No, but okay. What I was saying to you earlier is this animal right here was actually raised by a good friend of ours. So if anyone knows the sheer level of intellect of these guys, if even though, you know, he was produced here a while ago, we gotta put him back if Fenrir's coming out. But the level of intelligence is a level that is, if you give it, no matter where he's hatched out, if someone really puts in the time to build a relationship with the animal, then that he can maybe trust down the road. And you know, that's really comes down to just giving him an environment that he can have the opportunity to trust, but not be forced to in any way, shape, or form.
Absolutely beautiful. Thanks for taking this guy out.
Of course, he's not babies. They came in as fairly large animals. I don't have any side preference, but
and have the tree croc monitor, which is the longest monitor species you guys can own in captivity. Not that I ever recommend anyone owning these guys. These guys are definitely up to the next level when it comes to monitor lizards. Known to be as intelligent as birds and very reactive and skittish. Also with these guys, you're gonna get one mean bite, man. One of the worst bites you can ever get due to their serrated teeth and the coagulagent. Anti-coagulate. There's a blood thinner in their saliva, which is just going to cause a very gnarly and nasty bite. One of my dream species to own personally, because you guys know me, I just love anything that's absolutely crazy, but the Croc monitor, man, just to be this close to one, so cool, absolutely amazing.
Also, Dustin's responsible for like all the socialization of these guys. I would not be able to do this as like a stranger if Dustin didn't put in the work he does with these guys.
Dustin definitely did an amazing job. We've seen a lot of Croc monitors with various creators on YouTube, but I've never seen one this socialized and able to be handled like this. You guys also got to remember, Johnny doesn't work here, he's just a guest, right? So he's not seeing this animal every single day. So to this animal, Johnny's a stranger, and being able to do this, wow. Applause to Dustin and Kevin, who I'm not sure where he is. Oh man, I was looking at these guys earlier. Is this the baby version of the coral?
No, so this is the T negative albino. I just figured we could, you know, kind of just show you a little. That's a real special. I'll show you. I don't have a baby version of the coral. However, I do have.
You got him?
Actually, I'm sorry, I lied to you. I do have a baby. This is.
What a dilemma I'm in. I either I can see a tree croc. I can see rare water monitor. Like, I've never thought this was a conundrum that your boy would be, yet here I am.
So
This is going to be the difference between the T positive and the T negative.
So this is technically a coral.
Oh, okay.
I'd say yes, because this is typical to what a coral should look like, except for the fact of the darkness. So this is a coral, and this is a T-neg, and this came from the exact same clutch. We were talking about how the allelic thing is weird. So this is how weird it gets. The breeding that made these two animals and all of its siblings was actually a visual T-neg male to a het T-neg female. And we hit corals. So that's what I was talking about when I said just very strange, that a typical coral is going to look more along the lines of a kind of closer to this. However, this is a little secret. Very complicated because we don't hit it when we want to hit it. We hit it when it wants to get hit. So it comes out randomly, and it's in some of our animals. I'll just right at the end, just real quick, I'll take you out a bigger version. I was about to give it to Johnny, but here, take her too. So keep those two. I'm gonna show you. So
lizards everywhere. My God.
this girl, and it happened to be a girl, and it came out from a clutch with regular other T-pauses. So look at this animal. So that's gonna turn into this in a lot of ways. But when this animal came out, she came out with all pattern. Look at the back though. Look at it's all washing away. All this bands, no bands, all gone. So instead of this animal getting lighter, which is what T-pause is, people, I always feel like everyone underestimates a T-pause. Everyone always wants to, like, they don't want to spend $20,000 or whatever, 15 on a T-neg, so they don't want to get anything at all. I'm going to be honest with you. In my opinion, now this is a poor example of a T-pause because, like I said, this is that hyper-melanistic thing, which we'll find out the true results when we breed hyper-melanistic to hyper-melanistic. But I think the thing that people miss is that T-pauses, every time they shed, they get lighter and lighter. And everyone always sees them when they're in their juvenile phase. When they get full-grown adults, they actually look like a T-neg. They look like that. Except instead of this almost purpley tint, they look white. They're like white and neon yellow. And these T-negs, these are some very special ones. These are because there's two different types of T-negs that we have. One of them is the lavender, and then the other one is the purple. And so that's the purple. There's a lot of people going around, kind of by a good friend of ours, you know, he's breeding animals that originated from us, and who knows, maybe he has this hyper. But like, if you look at this is, if you see all of her siblings, they.
All right, boys and girls, finally wrapping this up. They say dreams don't come true, but I'm about to hold a crocodile monitor.
Give him a little pet under the chin. Say
How
hi,
you
buddy.
doing, buddy? Hi, buddy. How are you? Oh, such a good boy. Yeah.
Say hi.
Come here, buddy.
Okay,
Here. Come on.
Fenrir, you got this, buddy.
Oh, no, Fenrir.
He literally stuck his head.
I know I'm sweaty, but please.
Fenrir, you got it, buddy.
Oh,
good boy.
yes.
You're a good boy, yeah.
Dustin, if you feel the claws come to your face, put your hand on your eye.
I'm not Dustin.
I know.
Good boy.
Look at this, boys and girls. Being able to hold a Croc monitor. This is just absolutely incredible. Thank you, Johnny, so much for bringing me here. Thank you, Dustin, for all your information on the Boega and the water monitors. I mean, this is pretty much a good place to wrap up.
Yeah, I want to get one more look at how long that tail is.
Oh yeah, look
What are
at
you doing?
Crazy.
What's happening?
Guarding your eyeball.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. See, Johnny's always looking out for me.
So these are technically the longest species of lizard in the world. So they can get actually about 13 feet long from that tail. But that tail obviously makes up a fair distance of that.
Yeah.
Fenrir doesn't want to hurt you with his claws, but
If you look
But
at
he'll
it like
fuck you
that,
up with
that's
them.
just, it is insane how long this tail is. It really is.
It's like,
Like it would be dragging
It's
the ground if he was
unrealistic.
on my head. It is. It's like fake. It's like somebody like went too long with the line there.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I believe they use their tail for up in the trees, though, don't they?
Oh yes, yes they do. This is really like water monitors using it a lot for swimming. These guys are like holding tree to tree. You know, I've even heard that they use it for like when they're laying eggs in some cases to keep like they'll be hanging vertically and like almost using the tail upwards to like grab onto something to stabilize themselves.
guys, until next time.
Now you gotta put them back, buddy.
Well, let's go put him back.
Good luck with that.
No, it's actually one of the easiest things ever. So just
I feel like he's gonna go right in.
point his head right in the cage. Yep, I'm gonna help you a little bit.
I'm not sure where his
but-
head is. I'm gonna
Okay,
go
ready? Ready? Yep. I'm gonna guide you a little bit. All right. Good. Good.
Oh!
Watch your eyes.
Good boy. Mwah.
And I still kept my hat. Look at that. We're out, boys and girls.
Just calm down, buddy.
Behind the scenes when we were about to leave.
Oh, right under
at
the
this
finger.
blue tail. So we looked at the one downstairs a little bit
Come on, buddy.
earlier.
I know. So the one downstairs was a sarong, I believe, or a marook. I don't really know the locality.
So are they coming from the same region as the mangroves?
Yes, I believe so.
Look at that. It almost looks like a pastel.
That's what I was saying. I think so. I don't. You'd have to ask him. I don't know, because they were raised up with a good friend of ours, and they all came in. They were supposed to be the sarongs, I think. But yes, they are. I believe they're coming into the same region as the tricolors too. I'm not sure.
Dude,
though.
this has to be like one of the most beautiful monitors I've ever seen.
The craziest thing is he came in and he wasn't even this pretty. Like when our friend brought him back when they were raised up, and he keeps growing and growing. He was still bigger when he came in, and he keeps growing and growing and growing, and he's just
like
changing
a pastel.
color. Yeah, the only difference I seen is just I thought the pastels have more of like on their back, like more of a circular.
Orangey, yeah.
Well, no, I just thought they had more of like a clear pattern. He just has almost just craziness going on, but dude, he almost looks like a tricolor. Oh my god.
He does.
Like almost. Obviously, the tricolors have that kind of strange look to them. That
And just like the tree crocs, sharp nails, man.
dude, for
As
sure.
you see, Dustin works with the monitors quite frequently.
I end up kind of getting used to it, but these ones kind of got this.
It's incredible, and like, although he is looking a little frantic and everything, for the blue tail, this is absolutely incredible.
yeah.
Like they're a little skittish, whatever, but look how he's calming down like that.
He is.
That's incredible,
yeah,
man.
it is. It really is incredible.
Awesome.
Truly a beautiful animal, no doubt about it.